Oh, I get to explore this new spectator menu as well. Ah, it's beautiful. Well, hello and welcome to FRL round 5 at Spain for the F2 race. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties regarding streaming it on the actual FRL channel, so it's being done on my channel instead. I am Lego Minecraft, and I'm being joined with Jensen as well, who I'm sure you're all very familiar with. And yeah, we've got 15 drivers tonight. Hopefully we'll have a decent race in store.
Yeah.
I'm just watching Pike Salmon at the moment. Actually, no, we're not. We're watching his teammate Dylan, who peels off into the pits.
And Jensen Boyd is currently trying to figure out his camera settings.
Yeah, you had data, or your PS4 had a bit of a meltdown, didn't it? So
I think that's right. I've just a screenshot and compare it.
So currently fastest lap of the session is an 18.313 by Little Brookie. Apologies if I get any of these names wrong. This is my first time doing commentary over this lot, so apologies if I butcher your name. You are free to go in on me on the chats afterwards. Don't have a weather update actually. I'm presuming it's dry for the race because everyone's trying to do hards. Let's just get the stream link going as well. I'm just going to need to adjust the volume as well. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's try and find someone who's on a lap. Oh, Bunty just improved by the looks of the delta time. Who's not done a lap yet? Scar. Currently in the middle sector. Oh, and he's lost it! He's in the wall and he's out! And Scar is out of qualifying just like that. 5 seconds is all it needs.
Oh, I think that was out of turn.
I think it's turn 9, isn't it? Notorious.
Yeah,
turn 9 uphill. He got it all wrong on the exit, got way too much curb, right, and lost the back end and went spiralling off into the wall. And that is his qualifying over, so I hope he's starting from the back. With Stinner actually, because Stinner's crashed out. I don't know if he had a quali ban or what, but he is out as well.
That is unfortunate for him.
So everyone currently in the pits. Fantastic.
Minus 0.4, minus 1.5.
Apart from Bunty, who's run out of fuel. Oh god. So unfortunately we missed the first bit. Mind you, nothing's really happened yet. It's all still to play for. I don't think these guys are actually going to try and start on the hards. It'd be interesting if everyone does, because you could potentially go up to 3 seconds faster on a soft tyre. And bearing in mind the safety car seems to be very trigger happy at the moment since the update just a couple of weeks ago. It would surprise me if no one gambled on the softs actually. And obviously Little Brookie as well, that soft time is not even close to being competitive. You could easily beat that on a medium compound, even maybe a hard compound as well. And at the moment we're just waiting for all these guys to come out on their final runs. There we go, I think that's the McLaren. Or is it?
Is someone coming out on track so I can actually alter the camera?
Yeah, I think Barton's just come out there. I think someone else has just come out. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Zennon's out, and just behind him, I'm sure that was a McLaren. It was a McLaren, there we go, Barton is out as well. So we've got 2 cars on track at the moment.
Oh, he's touched the grass, he spun it. Xenon.
Oh god. No. Has he got damage?
No.
Okay, that's hopefully he's not burnt through his tyres. Let's get a current fitted. There we go. So yep, everyone going out on either the mediums or the softs. Everyone's got mediums at the moment apart from Brookie, who's currently set a lap on those soft tyres. I don't know if they're the same tyres or not.
Like Salmon out on the mediums, Barton on the mediums, Xenon on the mediums, Helico on the mediums, Dylan on the mediums.
Just trying to see who's furthest round. It is still Zenon by the looks of it.
Someone's gone out. It's Bunty. And what tyre is he on? Mediums.
No surprises today, that's for sure. Right, we're right on board with Zenon then for potentially his last lap of the session. See what he has in store. Is everyone
not changing? There's 2 5 at the bottom of the straight into turn 1. Just
I don't know. Mind.
Take it careful. The throttle backing off. It's gonna be probably a 22-2. Ah, right.
It'd be surprising if he doesn't go for another run. Actually,
almost touches the grass. There's where he's won. Last one's out that.
Another 3 cars come out the pits. He has them both the Williams. So that is Bullboy and
Yellow flag,
Rocco.
Sector 2, Sector 3, I think they're just bunching up to start their laps.
Yep. Just under
Sector 2, I think that's Pelly's pulling off to let them through. Xenon 52.3. It's looking good for a P7 currently.
Bunty's just started his lap as well, so we're going to have to try and keep an eye on drivers' whereabouts as there's just under a minute 30 left in the session now. Lap time is under a minute 20.
Look, the Xenon is going to be first across the line, and Barton's going to be the first. The other drivers, it's P7.
Would he go for another one?
Xenon, it's alright lap from him.
No, he's backed off, so that is his session over.
Barton, he hasn't improved on his lap, but he's going for another run, it looks like.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like he's going for another one. Oh, big lock up though into one.
Is that a Ferrari of Berry? He is also starting his lap. Bunty, he's up there. Who's crossing the line? Williams crossing the line. Rocco. Is that Dylan? He's 5 temps up. He goes pole. 18-2. Just beats Rocky.
I think he'll beat it
the
though.
Red Bull of Hedy Paul. He's going 5 temps up as well, and he goes pole position.
Yep, lap times tumbling.
The guy. They both collided in Baku. Hopefully, it should be cleaner around Spain. Should be no 5 safety car actually as well.
Yeah, no walls.
Bunty across the line. He's 5 temps down. He's starting the hards.
No, he's got he set a medium time for me. Oh wait, did he? Hang on. No, he didn't.
Oh, he's going for another run. Don't worry. Barton, he's coming across the line to finish his lap. It's looking alright. Good P4 with the medium time. 18-9. Yorno goes on. What a lap!
Oh, first into the 17s, yeah. Brookie's just coming across in the final sector as well on the soft tyre, so he could potentially jump everyone. He's
a 10th up.
He's derating as well.
Up. What's he gonna do? Oh, he goes P4. He stays there.
Not a good lap at all.
He jumps Dylan only, but Dylan's up on his time as well.
I think he's on a lap as well. He's just up on his lap time by the looks of it.
Do? Bit too wide.
Oh, he's backed off.
He's backed off.
Ooh.
And Bunty, he's on a flyer. He's 5 temps up on his time.
Hedy Powell as well. Oh no, Hedy Powell's backed off, so he'll be starting.
Barry's got pole by 1,000th of a second.
Oh, he must have snuck that one in. I didn't see that. Pike Salmon's backed off.
What a lap from Barry. He's prevented Yorno from getting 2 poles in the trot. Now it's going to be Bunty. He's going to cross the line.
He's pushing it.
He's only just P8 though. What a qualifying end there. Pike Salmon in the pits. The race winner from Australia is going to take his first pole of the season. A well-deserved pole position. Good lap from him. Yorno, very, very, very close getting 2 poles in a row. But Red Bull in the top 3 for the second race in a row. Both Red Bulls being in the top 3. So
Berra gets pole. by two
Berry
thousandths
his first
of a
pole
second.
the season.
Excitingly
Very
close.
unlucky. He's
Very-
been very unlucky since Australia. Berry. He needed something. And he's got pole position. Yeah. I guess
So
you
Berry-
can run through the grid.
Yeah, Berry on pole, Jono in P2, Hitty Powell P3, P4 on the softs is Little Brookie, P5 is Dylan, P6 is Rocco, P7, not even, how do you pronounce P7?
Pelly.
Pelly, okay, that's easy, Pelly. P8 is Bunty, P9 is Barton, P10 is Bullboy, P11 is Mads, P12 is Zenon.
Seen on Pike Salmon and Scar.
You've got
Yeah.
me covered, thank you.
We just ran out of time.
Yeah, that's so who's your money on them for the race win? Because obviously I'm new to this still, so I'm not really sure on who's got what pace around here, so
Depends what the weather's like, and it depends what. Well, people from outside the top 10 could still do it. Like Mads could start on the hard, so he could still be in a chance of getting up there. But for the win, Berry's got really good race pace. He's shown that in every race he's competed in. He's just been very unlucky. Dylan's really good in the race pace. Yorno, bit iffy. It might have just been Baku, but you see, Filippo is also quite quick. The race pace. See what people do. Yeah.
Yeah, exciting race ahead hopefully as they get underway on the formation lap. 16 drivers take to the Spanish circuit of the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, that one. I had a bit of a brain freeze then. I was like, oh god, now's not the time. As Barrett leads them away.
It's actually Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya.
Ah, see, I said it the wrong way around. I knew I butchered it. Right, so everyone, let's have a look what tyres we're on. That's not what I want. That's not what I want.
Everyone outside the top 10 are all starting the meetings apart from Stinner.
So yeah, that's interesting actually. So unless there's rain on the way, then
he missed out quali. See what he does.
Yeah, and he's the only hard runner at the start of the race, so that could help him, depending on safety cars, etc. Be watching Little Brookie as well, because he, I'm presuming it's a he, is starting on the soft tyre, which is obviously faster for the first couple of laps, but then dies off dramatically after that. But I believe they've patched the temperature, so maybe it's just the tyre wear we'll have to look out for on that one. I'm not 100% sure on the temps though.
The thing is, his tyres would be easy to get up to temperature than any other compound, such as see, Brookie could get his tyres up to temperature on lap 1. He could get a better start. He has more grip.
Yeah.
Off the line as well.
Absolutely.
So he could possibly jump a few people, but he has to watch out. 2 teammates, the Red Bulls up front, big advantage for them. See.
Do you think they'll work together, the Red Bulls?
They didn't really work as much together in Baku, and the pole difference was in Baku. The pole difference was 0.02 of a second between both Red Bulls.
Okay, so again, very close pole. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Thousandths of a second, both Baku and Spain. 2 close qualies in a row.
2 completely different circuits as well. Very.
See, the 2020 cars just finished their testing on this track. They're bringing back the old cars. Here we go. 5 lights. And they're off. Very slow start from Beret.
I tell you, has got a good start though. It is Little Brookie.
From Hiddipo actually. Look at Yorno on the outside. He's going to be covered off by the Ferrari though. Brookie has a look. He can't do it. Dylan's got through.
Oh, someone's round. That's the McLaren.
Oh,
it's Barton.
That's Barton.
Barton has spun.
He's lost his end plate as well. I think. No, he's all right.
Everyone else still going as well.
Oh, that's... Oh no! That's Dylan and Hiddipo. They both collected each other.
And Hiddipo's got a 5-second penalty as well, so that must have been quite bad to warrant that sort of pen this early on.
The 2 people that crashed together at Baku, which inevitably ended Hidipol's chances of a race victory, they've now collided again. That is very unfortunate for them. Red Bull, now the lone wolf, Yorno, out to try and chase down Berry, but see what happens now. Lap 1, they're keeping their airs very low. Berry's using airs mode 3. Yorno's going to have the right push on him. Here we go.
Yeah, Brookie with a decent start, but other than that, his initial getaway, he's not really done much else. He needs to make them soft tyres work. He ideally needs an early safety car to put him back in the mix, or he's going to have to push like mad and make a two-stop work.
One person... So Hidipol actually didn't benefit from that.
He must have outbraked himself.
He hasn't just spun back to the back of the grid, but he's lost his front wing, and it's also serving a 5 seconds stop-go penalty, so he's going to be very far back. By the time he comes out the pits, they're going to be going around turn 9 to about to complete sector 2, so he's about 40 seconds behind the race leader.
Not a good start for the Red Bull. Meanwhile,
he's on the hards. See what he can do.
Toe.
He might be able to get back in the points.
Well, safety cars do change races, and hopefully for his sake he gets one.
Yeah, Berry leading a half second over Yorno. Yorno's got 80%, Berry's got 65%, and Brookie's using quite a bit of it. It's easily under pressure from Rocco once he runs out, but look at Yorno. Yorno's just right on the back of him.
He's having a little sniff of that Ferrari rear end.
Definitely watch out for the penultimate corner as well. You easily get a penalty for cutting corners out.
There you go, that's how close they are.
So Yorno, he's in quick airs mode. He's getting his airs mode down to 1, coming to turn 1.
Dylan with the fastest lap of the race.
Dylan trying to come back now.
Oh, Brookie's had a moment midway through 3. Sideways for a split second there. Stinner's had a good start as well, actually. If we just go on the position change, Stinner up 4. And Pike Salmon as well, up 6 positions.
Is that Bullboy and Pike Salmon side by side around turn 5 and 6? They're still side by side, but Bullboy's got him in the end.
Oh, I tell you what, Pike Salmon's coming at him around the outside. Oh. Wow! Didn't see that one coming. And I don't think Bullboy did it. Oh, he's on the... Don't want to get too wide out of there.
Bullboy is coming back. He's coming back around the outside.
No, he's just run out of road.
Oh.
That was very nearly 0 to 0 in a matter of seconds there for Pike Salmon getting all wrong out of turn 9.
Under massive pressure. Rookie is definitely going to be passed down the straight. You could tell his tyres have died off completely. He's got 20% airs left. Berry trying to always might just defend from Yorno. Yorno on the outside. Around the outside into turn 1, they leave just about. Oh no!
Oh, he's gone! I was trying to focus on 2 battles at the same time and unfortunately missed it. Which promotes Brookie into.
That's that Ferrari just driving through him there, that Scar just driving through on my screen. Might have been different, but.
Ghosting truly in.
Berry's now got a comfortable lead because of that, but that might be looked at later on in the race.
Yeah, I imagine Stewart will have
Yorno turned in. Depends how much Berry turned in as well, but.
Oh hello, what's going on? Oh my goodness, okay, so Yorno and Scar are mounting each other on my screen.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, I'm guessing that's what you meant earlier. Obviously slight connection differences between them two. Pike Salmon though, up 7 places now. Doing very well. P6 on the medium tyres, all the way up from P13 on the grid.
Yeah. As you could see, the Red Bull car is losing its virginity to the Ferrari as we go around the final corner. Rocco, he's going to make a move on Brookie. Brookie's tyres are gone. Surely Rocco goes up to P2 with that move.
He's going to have to pit soon, isn't he? He's struggling already.
Yeah, Pelly's going to be the next driver. He's over a second behind. He's made a massive mistake, Pelly has. He's gone he's just lost the back end slightly. Now he's within. He's no longer within DRS of those cars. Now Bunty is within DRS of him.
He's watching this battle at the moment for P8. Currently led by Scar. Ballboy chasing him. Chased by Zenon. Chased by Toad. Chased by Dylan. These 5 cars here all well within grasp of getting points for themselves and of course their constructors.
What's going to happen? Toad just saving his behind them. He's got the most out of all drivers there.
Oh, Stinner's had a moment, because I'm sure he was up to 10th at one point and he's now dropped down to 13th, so I'm sure he's had a bit of a moment somewhere, unless he was just caught up in it earlier on.
Must have.
Oh, Toad's in. Toad off the mediums. That's a very early stop off the medium tyre, so he must have wing damage.
Rocco's setting fastest lap. Rocco's actually closing up on Berry, you know.
Oh, they go 3 wide down the main straight into turn 1.
Oh,
Zenon, Ballboy and Scar.
Might come out.
Oh, he's done it! He's got them both! Wow! Great move from the Alpha.
Ballboy just keeping Scar at bay. Toad's retired.
Oh, he must have had wing damage, because he pitted off of mediums as well. Down the inside goes Dylan, and that's a great move. Does Scar no, I don't think he does. I don't think he does have wing damage. Dylan just more aggressive, having had that awful start with that collection with Hiddipal. He's back on the charge.
Look at the leader though. Look at Brookie. Brookie made a big mistake there. Pelly coming at him quick. Pelly's going to be within DRS for the next zone down the straight. And he's going to be making his move. Rocco could be within DRS, as it's about 1 second just. Here we go, and it's under a second. It is under a second, and it's gone back over a second. Is he going to get DRS?
Brookie's just pit as well.
Goes over the zone, doesn't get DRS. Brookie in the pits, he had to stop the dying very quickly. Dylan, he's getting DRS on Ballboy, getting the double slipstream. He's going to make a very easy move into turn 1.
I think Yorno just got past Bunty as well. I think I just missed that. I'm not 100% sure.
Losing the back end slightly, nearly lost out there.
Yep, the battle continues for this P7 spot. Zenon seems to be just pulling away ever so slightly now.
Yorno up to P4.
Try and see any wing damage on any of the drivers.
After the calamity with Berry, Yorno's now up to P4. He's chasing down Pelly. Bunty's only 9 tenths behind him. Pike Salmon just half a second behind Bunty. Pike Salmon trying to show some strength here. He hasn't managed to do much the past few races, but maybe he could come and get another podium.
So Pelly could be the front of another train forming here. He's got Yorno half a second behind him. He's got Bunty a little bit further back, and then Pike Salmon's only half a second behind Bunty as well. So you've got 2 little trains forming here, one for P3 and one for P7. So it could be some good battles yet to come.
You see a move? That is Yorno on Pelly down the straight. Quite an easy move.
He looked like he yielded, to be honest. Pelly didn't look to fight that too hard, just running his own race right now. And Dylan gets past Zenon into P7 again down the front straight.
It was inevitable. Dylan was right on the pace there. He's been on the pace ever since the instant. Hiddipal is only 19 seconds behind Brookie.
Still a long way to go as well.
How far his race has gone from bad to worse. Mads is down in P15. He must have had something happen to him. Pike Salmon, it's close to Bunty, not close enough though. Scar trying to look to get past Ballboy.
And Pelly's actually dropped back massively in this final sector. He was within DRS range of Yorno, and then he's just dropped right out of it. He's lost about half a second or so in the last sector, so unfortunately it's not worked out for him. Looks like Bunty might close in on him as well. And Zenon's actually fallen out of DRS as well, actually. All these guys have sort of just... What's happened there then? Everyone's just...
slightly pulling away from Rocco now.
Yeah, I think he's
So
just... I
he's
think the
now laying down the pace.
tyre wear has just started to play a little bit of a factor here, and guys are starting to struggle here and there.
Now, we're getting to about the stage where this will happen, but it's about when you pit. If you pit earlier, you could get a better pace, but you never know. It's difficult to judge when to pit.
Yeah, the undercut here is it works, but at the same time, if you're in your groove with the mediums, and then you suddenly go and, you know, slam on a fresh set of hards, it's very well saying, yeah, you're on fresh tyres, but at the same time you've got to adjust to a completely different tyre compound that is not only harder to heat up, but it's a more dense compound as well. So it's you know, it's harder to work as well. So it's not necessarily the best idea going for the undercut if you don't feel comfortable on a different tyre. But obviously, if you're comfortable with that change, then yeah, exactly.
You have to give it. It don't even take a full lap. It could take 2 to 3 laps maybe if you consider the hard tyre. That very cold tyre is the worst pace by quite a bit.
Would you say it is?
From the softs.
Oh, in terms of against the softs, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Oh,
down the inside! No, I tell you what, Scar there was thought he was going to make an ambitious move on Ballboy. He ended up just showing his nose up the inside, and there was nothing more.
Pike Salmon and Bunty are both closing up on Pelly now, P4. Pike Salmon, he got his first podium in Baku, as well as Zero, who's not racing today, but he's starting to come into his own this season, picking up better results. He's had better consistency. You never know, see what you could do.
No safety cars yet either. Almost a third race distance and no safety cars.
That is incredible.
Almost unheard of, isn't it, since the update? But we've only had one retirement, and that was Toad, who retired in the pits. We presume it was wing damage. We don't actually know. Mans has also pitted in that time. Gearbox. Yeah, potentially. You don't know what the issue was.
Like Salmon, DRS, he's not going to get him down turn 1, way too far back. Scar though, Scar has a chance. There's mode 4, Ballboy, he's into
helpless, isn't he?
Scar,
helpless.
A lot of space he's taking. Scar goes through, but he's left the undercut.
I'll tell you what, he might be in for a little. He's going to get the dirty air though, and Ballboy, as you can see there, just understeering out. So Scar almost got the move done last lap. He gets it done now, and he's up into P9.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's not! No, he's not! I spoke too soon. He's in the wall, and unfortunately for Scar, that has come. Well, I say it's come at the worst time. Benefit is now he can pit and still go to the end. I would have thought on mediums. He'll struggle a little bit with tyre wear, but
he won't be making much of an undercut. And once everyone else in front of him at pits, there you go. He is.
That's unfortunate.
Away on pace. It's a big rip for Scar. When he pits, he'll come out behind Pity Pole.
Yeah, so just looking at that gap to lead. I think it's about, is it 18 seconds for a pit stop, roughly? I think it's something like that here, isn't it? Which means at the moment, those who pit are going to come out according to the timings on your screen now.
Still in the pits, still in the pits.
There we go then, first of the medium runners to come in. What does he go on to?
So he's going to go for a 21 lap stint on the hards, or is he going to go on to...
Yep, it's hards.
Hard tyres, yeah, he's going to go into the end on the hards then. Which is the most visible strategy. There is Scar, he's going to come in, change his nose. And he's going on hards, of course. And that is Stinner. I think he might have lost it through turn 2. Yellow flag there.
Guys, starting to close back up again. We've got Pelly beginning to. Well, he's been. I think Bunty's been there for a couple of laps now, hasn't he? Oh, we've got yellow in sector 2.
It's Brookie.
Oh, he's just pitted as well.
He's lost it. He's lost his wing as well. 5 laps on those hards. He spun out of turn 4, and he's lost the complete left-hand side of his front wing.
Yeah, that's Barry into the pits, and as well Rocco both into the pit, and Yorno into the pits. Pelly also pits. Bunty stays out.
This is incredible. Bunty go for the undercut. No, the overcut for Bunty. So he's straight away onto the faster ERS mode. He's going to try and go for a really quick in lap.
He's got a push now, hasn't he?
To jump Pelly. So he's taking it. Everyone in the pits apart from Bunty and Bullboy.
Oh, Stinner could throw a spanner in the works.
Rocco comes out ahead of Berry. What's happened to Berry in that pit stop? That was.
Has he had a wing? No, don't. He didn't have any. No, he couldn't have done. He must have got held up then. He must have got held up.
He might have had a wing change. There's a chance. I don't know.
But he was out front on his own. There's no way.
So he did to lose a wing. I never saw him drop in pace at all.
Yeah, no, he was.
That must have been really unlucky for Berry there. His race lead, 2.4 seconds, has gone to being 3.5 seconds behind Rocco now, who's the net race leader.
Wow, they didn't see that coming. That's for sure. Yeah, he must have just got held up by the traffic coming into the pit lane.
He's about to overtake his teammate into turn 12. He just gets him, I think. Yeah.
Yep, Bullboy not fighting that one.
But the turn is Bunty in the pits. He thinks he's in lap is quick. I reckon he's got Pelly on this one. We'll have to see though. He might actually jump.
Is Zenon in the pits? No.
Bullboy in the pits as well. So Bunty, no delays at all. Bunty coming out of the pit lane. Where's Pelly? Pelly coming across the line. Bunty though.
Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Has he got him? Into turn 1!
Side by side. Bunty's got him. No.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Pelly with the undercut.
Pelly's just stayed ahead, even with the push snap from Bunty. Bunty couldn't do it, so he's gonna have to try and get Pelly on track. Stinner
back in the pits
on those tyres.
Oh dear, it's not gone well for Brookie. Oh dear. Pit off the softs early onto the hards, now he's on the mediums.
The gap between Berry and Rocco is now 3 seconds. It was 3.5, now it's 3 seconds. It's coming down. Yorno's coming up to Rocco quite quickly as well. This is going to be really good for Berry.
I've got to say, Yorno does look like the favourite at this moment in time. He just looks a bit quicker than those around him. Although, having said that, Berry was leading all that time prior pit stops, and now it's all...
Yorno... He was the only man who came close to Berry actually at the start of the race. That spin.
Oh, he's had a moment though. He's not going to get it done this lap. He's had a bit of a wobble coming out the final chicane.
Yeah. Rocco in max attack down the straight just to defend from Yorno. Yeah, Yorno coming up quick, but he's not going to come up quick enough. He's going to stay behind for another lap maybe. Berry is now 2.5 seconds behind Rocco. So it's getting better for Berry. After the pit stop.
Zenon's got clean air, that could help him. He's just come out P9, he's 9 seconds behind Pike Salmon.
Oh, look at Dylan. Dylan is very, very close to Bunty. It's going to be Dylan getting a good run. He's not going to get the overtakes on there.
Out of 9 maybe, he's surely got to look at that option.
It's got to be down into turn 10. We'll see what the corner is like.
Oh, he's gone too deep.
Nah, Bunty got the better run. It's not going to be... Look at Yorno though. Look at the top 3. Well, look at mainly the top 2 though. Rocco and Yorno, they're both...
Oh, Brookie's out.
Brookie. And that's out of turn 2.
Safety car, here we go! The first
Scar,
one...
Look at Scar.
Of the evening.
Scar's just made such... Scar has just made the quickest decision in his life there. He's just somehow he managed to come in the pits. He's a lap behind, but this might actually bring him back.
Well, yeah, he's going to be able to unlap himself, hopefully. So that does
unlapped himself.
I'll tell you what, that's come out perfectly for Stinner. He's just done a 15-lap stint on the hard tyres. I don't know if he can take.
He's going on the mediums now.
Oh, Pike Salmon.
Wing, which is even better for him.
Pike Salmon's picked up a 5-second penalty.
So Dylan is going to be the first of the drivers coming out. He's on the mediums, so Dylan could capitalise on this massively. But also Skinner can as well. He started P15 and now he's up to P9. Hinnipol is brought back into the game.
I'll tell you what, mediums to the end is
lap 1.
It's a tad risky, mediums to the end, because they'll make it, but it's will they have the top. I tell you, Pike Salmon's picking up more time penalties than I think he's picked up 8 seconds under the safety car.
No matter how your pace is, you should be safe for 15 laps on the mediums, and you're going to be doing 2 or 3 laps under the safety car. There's the safety car there, as we look at Bullboy, or I'm looking at Bullboy and
safety cars in sector 1 at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, everyone going around again. Don't matter how fast they go. Is Rocco going to come into the pits? They've all
yes, he is.
Rocco is coming in the pits. Yorno's staying out. Barry's staying out.
Has he made a mistake? Has he made a mistake coming in? Rocco, oh, he picked up a 5-second pen for speeding as well.
No. He might have made a massive mistake there. Here comes Pike Salmon in the pits. He goes for it. Xenon stays out. So that is the remaining of the pit stop. That is the remaining guys of the pit stops now. Rocco on the mediums. Rocco's actually going to come out ahead of Dylan. Rocco might have just made a really good decision there. It might have given a 5-second penalty, but still. He could try and stretch out a 5-second lead on the mediums still.
Speaking of 5 seconds, Pike Salmon's just served his 5-second penalty as well that he received under the safety car. Oh, there's a drag race down to turn 1.
You shouldn't really. No. You shouldn't be really rushing under the safety car. There's no need to rush into the pits. There's so many people making these mistakes they shouldn't be doing. Really.
Well, you think of where he was and what he was fighting for, and now he's got a 5-second penalty to his name, and unless another safety car comes out and he serves it in that safety car period, then he's he's not in the best place whatsoever.
So Yorno in the lead for the first time in this race after the incident with Berry. He's now ahead of Berry, which is where I bet he wanted to be. Berry P2, what's he gonna do from there? Pelly in P3, Bonti P4 and Rocco P5.
So I'm just going to quickly see if we can get a word with Mads. Mads, hello, you alright for a quick word?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay, not the best race so far for you, but fresh tyres on now, behind the safety car, time to catch up. What are you looking forward to the rest of the race?
Yeah, definitely. I was a bit unlucky at turn 1, got some damage, there was a car spinning, so I was slow, so I had to pit early for hards, but the safety car definitely brought me back into this race, so very grateful for the safety car. Yeah,
do you think you've got the pace to pick up a few points here this evening?
Hopefully, if I stay out of trouble and keep my front wing, it should be okay. I'm hoping at least I can keep up now that I got a front wing.
Alright, thank you very much for your time, and good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you.
There we go, Mads there, everyone, for you.
See, the new update allows you to do mid-race interviews.
Right, let's just get the track. Oh dear. Right, so I think this should be the last lap under yellow flags now, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be the final lap under safety car. Yorno, my favourite for the win now, looking at it, unless Berry could try and get by him again. Berry was catching up to Yorno before the safety car came out, so maybe Berry's quicker on these tyres. Yorno might have been quicker on the mediums, you never know. We saw Berry got pole on the mediums, but still, you never know what things are going on in qualifying. It's a race pace different, I guess. It. So let's look at position changes.
Yep, here we are then.
Yorno up 1 place, Berry down 1 place. Pelly's up from 7th to 4th. Bunty started 8th behind him, is up to 4th now. Rocco's gone up 1 place. Xenon up 6. Dylan down 2. Skinner up 7. So Stinner, I reckon Stinner has got the best chance. I reckon he got a chance of a podium here with Dylan.
I think,
and
yeah,
maybe Rocco if he could stretch a gap.
If these hard guys haven't got their tyres up to temp, they're going to suffer in the first lap or two, and that's where the medium runners could potentially have the edge. But here we go then, we're under green flag once again.
Yeah. Oh, that was a very hesitant.
Look at Pelly, look at Pelly, he's all over the back of Berry already.
That was a very scary exit from Yorno. His back end just slid there. Yorno's going to keep the comfortable lead. Pelly, he's just going to stay behind.
And that's
Rocco's
Rocco
already up the inside. Rocco's already into P4.
He's flying already. He's making up for that 5-second time penalty straight away. Are there any more movers on the mediums? It doesn't look like it.
Dylan's lost out massively to Xenon.
Yeah, I don't know what happened at the restart for him, being on mediums as well.
Yeah, they're going to have to... Mediums will come to their zone in the middle sector and the final sector. The first sector is not much of a gaining place, but Yorno leads. Barry P2. Pelly P3, Rocco P4, but in a net P12.
Oh, who's that? Oh, that's never mind. That's Scar who's lapped and ghosting. Oh, Pike Salmon with a huge tank slapper, hitting power right up his gearbox now. Is he going to get him into turn 10?
Right? Hitty power, he's going to go around the outside. If he makes this stick, this is going to be incredible.
Oh, he's still there. He's pushed wide, and Pike Salmon holds on for now.
Pike Salmon had the racing line there. He's entitled to it.
Ooh, Dylan very
Maybe
wide.
A bit too much. Maybe too little space given, but still, hard racing. There you go, Yorno on 121 dead, really.
Because Rocco again into turn 1. He's through to P3 already. 2 places in 2 laps. He's flying on those mediums.
Barry's got to watch out behind him. That Williams is right on it.
He is quick tonight. He's, as you say, right on it at the moment. And not that Yorno will know.
He's going to be devastating for Rocco.
I wonder if he'll be able to pull away enough, because he's got the pace at the moment. It's whether he's got enough life in those mediums to continuously pull away.
A mistake through turn 6. Dylan coming up close.
He'll fancy his chances into the hairpin, I reckon, Dylan here.
Here we go through 9.
Is he close enough? No DRS, of course,
Dylan,
yet.
He's got DRS. He's going for it. He's going up the inside. He's going up the inside.
Just about avoided him. Oh no, he hasn't! No! Oh no, he sent the Alpha spinning.
Oh no.
There's wing damage as well. There's wing damage. Dylan's got damage here.
Oh
no.
And Xenon's gone down all the way to 13th as well.
Oh, Dylan's holding up his teammate as well. He's going to have to pit, surely. No, he's not. Oh, this is going to hurt him. Rocco as well making another move. Can it be 3 positions in 3 laps? Berry doesn't defend.
Here he comes.
And the Williams has made another position.
This is incredible stuff from Rocco. Here comes Berry, though, coming back.
Oh, he had a little bit of a look, didn't he? Will he be able to stay with him?
Absolutely flying. Yorno, though, he's got much more. He's being conservative.
Oh, Dylan's suffering.
Fast.
Yeah,
so
no,
Rocco
he's
has to gain 2 seconds in the next few laps because he will need to pull out this gap before the time runs out.
He's got to do it now, hasn't he? He's got to do it sooner rather than later, otherwise it's all over.
At this rate, I see a podium for Rocco at least. I don't see the victory in my eyes.
Scarring on blue flags.
We'll see.
Dylan's continued on with that wing damage and he's kept his teammate behind him for now, so we'll see if he comes in the end. Oh, he's had another moment coming out of 10 and he's received a warning.
Well. Oh, Pike Salmon nearly losing it over that curb. That curb is absolutely...
It is, yeah, it's...
atrocious.
Not nice at all. This is all beginning to form a little bit of a train here. Dylan with his wing. Is he going to pit this lap? No, he stays out.
Oh, Pike Salmon's just lost the back end there. That's just cost him a chance to make a move on his teammate. And Haley Powell is going to try and make a move on him.
Yep, DRS enabled now. He's got defensive, but I don't think he's going to defend it. Is he going to be able to hold it, Pike Salmon? Oh, he's trying, he's trying! Oh, he's kept it! Oh, well played!
Well defended from Pike Salmon, but look at Hilly Powell. He's going to get really close now at the inside here.
Into 4, oh my goodness. Pike Salmon slams the door closed.
That would have been...
Well, it could have been game over quite easily for both of them. As we've seen already a couple of incidents this evening.
Rocco is starting to gain. 1.7 seconds is now the gap. He's pushing.
More importantly...
Yorno's not pushing as much. It's going to be hard to pull away from Yorno, is it, for Rocco? It's going to be the final sector is where the mediums will benefit him more.
Oh, Pike Salmon up the inside of his teammate. Dylan's let him go. That was just... Oh, has he? Has he let him go? I don't know, actually. No, never mind. He's got him back. It looked like Dylan had just sort of let him have the position.
This isn't really good for a Racing Point. They can be going after Bunty. Pike Salmon can be going after Bunty. But Dylan is just keeping him behind. Dylan trying to keep position here. He wants to fight for his P7, it looks like, at the moment.
Speaking of Bunty, he's got a run on Stinner. I don't know if he'll be close enough though, because Stinner in front of him also has DRS.
Winning of 2 races this season, Dylan.
Oh, Yorno with a 3-second penalty.
That could allow
Oh, that could be game changing. If Rocco can get close to him, he's taking 3/10 a lap out.
A single penalty, so
I'll tell you what, this
a warning last lap. So if Barry gets another warning, that's it. Rocco has a really good chance of taking victory because he hasn't got a single warning at all apart from the 5-second penalty.
So yeah, so it's still well in either of these 3 at the top really. Either of them, any of them can win it.
His only penalty / warning is that 5-second speed in the pit lane penalty for Rocco.
Here comes Hilly Powell around the outside of Dylan this time into the hairpin.
Oh, these two have fought quite a bit for the past 2 races. Hilly Powell's not going to get him.
Which I can't remember Pike Salmon getting past Dylan, so unless he passed him last lap and I've forgotten, or he passed him in the middle sector somewhere, I'm not quite sure. But Dylan coming under. Oh, hello, that's a bit of a corner cut there.
From Dylan.
Will Hilly Powell get him on the straight? No DRS for Dylan.
But it's not good.
I think he's going to get him hit.
It could be, you know.
Nah, he's just not got the closing speed, has he?
Dylan's got past Penny.
Yeah, I just saw the little arrows on my screen, yep. So he's obviously done that into turn. I think he might have gone through 2 actually.
It's not working for Rocco. Rocco's not catching up.
He's lost time on that lap, yeah.
Put in some pace. Barry could still win this race. He just has to keep within 3 seconds of Yorno.
Well, at the moment, if we change it gap to leader, at the moment he's 3.7 behind Yorno, so he's currently 7/10 off the win, or 8.5 off the win at the moment. So he just needs to give it a little bit more juice, and hopefully he can pick up that.
We look at
P1.
Yorno has got. So he got a penalty last lap, and I think another warning. So another 2 warnings for Yorno. Yeah, Barry's 1 warning off a penalty, so he's got to be careful.
Little does he know he's within touching distance of the race win if he keeps it clean, but he's got to start pushing a bit more.
Does Barry know if he has a penalty or not?
There you go, Yorno picking up the pace now. He's just pulled another 6/10 on Rocco, and that's gone from 1.3 to 2.3 in 2 laps.
2.4 now. Rocco's got to have to pick it up now.
Oh, we've got a yellow.
The yellow flag.
Where is that?
Could that be? Is that?
No, I think it's. Oh, okay, I think it may have been Scar potentially. Yeah.
Must have been at the final 2 bends.
Hello, we've. Hilly Powell and
is now 3.1 seconds behind Berry. He's got past Pelly. He's not catching up in time. We have 8.5 laps to go.
Dylan's doing well with his wing, to be fair.
It's not been the most exciting race, but I've seen a few things happen.
Ball boy's closing in on Barton as well by the looks of it. He's just out of a second. Will Hiddy Powell get close enough to Dylan this time? They both had a bit of a scruffy exit, and neither of them can really do anything about it. Will Hiddy Powell get past him this lap on the straight? He needs a good exit out of the final corner. He struggled to get that the last few laps. Dylan on the grass there, as you can see, through this final section. He just can't get the car turned in. He's cut the corner again. That's the second time in 2 or 3 laps now. So if he's not getting warnings for that, I expect the stewards will be looking into that. They have said before the F3 race yesterday, I believe it was yesterday. And Dylan going defensive to the inside, Hiddy Powell around the outside. And he's not going to be able to get past there.
Any other on-track battles is mainly Stinner, Pelly and Ponty at the moment.
Yeah, nothing really happening between this lot. It's just a...
Oh, there goes Hiddy Powell around the outside. No. Maybe the switch back. Nah, Dylan's kept it.
Well, he's forced him to go defensive though. This might help him with the run into 8.
Like Salmon's pulling away.
He's gone, isn't he? Yeah. He knows he needs to get on with it and...
Oh, Hiddy Powell looking to try and make this do it through turn 9. Here we go. He's got
to get him now. Surely.
Terrible run there.
Oh, awful cameras. No, he still holds on.
Around the outside. The switchback. Can he do it?
Oh, it's a risky. Oh, he's all over the back of him though.
He's close enough for the straight. Look at their errors and nothing. Pike Salmon's pulling away. He's not even using any errors. He's on 90%. But these two are using it all up. And look at Dylan. He's cutting the corner massively.
Yeah, well, I've got a feeling the stewards are going to look into that because that's the 3rd time that he's done that. Lions just said in the chat as well. No, that's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that's what.
He didn't get a warning from it though.
No, I think it's a glitch because Mads was saying about it before the F3 race. He said about the fact that you can gain time from it in the race. I don't think you can in quali. Oh, hello!
Terrible run there. Wow!
Round the outside, can he hold on? Hiddy Powell, they wheel to wheel into turn 4 round the outside.
Dylan can't do it.
I think he's got him. Oh my goodness!
That's it for Dylan. His defence he's put up for the past few laps is gone to waste now. He's pushing like hell to try and keep with Hiddy Powell there. I don't think
he's going to understeer here massively. Yeah, there you go. Just can't carry the same speed.
Mads gets a penalty.
It doesn't affect him. As he's got a 3-second gap to
bit
Zem.
wide through there, he might have lost a slight bit. The thing is, Stinner's not pulling away from Pelly. I think Stinner doesn't have the RS. Pelly does. Same with Bunty. That's how they're keeping up on the hards.
Yorno, another fastest lap.
Another fast lap.
Will Dylan cut the chicane this time? Oh dear! You, sir, are in for a bit of a headache after this race. That's 4 times in 4 laps. And as much as it's...
as well. That'll be quite an unfair move there.
Oh, Hiddy Powell! Bit of a movement there, a bit too close.
Go through turn 3 again. Come on, Hiddy Powell, get him back. Look at this. Such a better run.
Oh, he's got the wing, he's got the wing. Dylan goes defensive. Hiddy Powell's found him. Oh, he's on the cross! He needs to get the power down, they touch again!
No way, he's actually...
Dylan's still there, they're on the inside! Oh my goodness!
Oh, and Dylan's kept it though, that was incredible.
I can't imagine Hiddy Powell's too happy though, because by the looks of it, he'd seen Dylan cut the corner. He's obviously seen him do it 3 laps in a row when he was behind him, and he's right up his gearbox again! With the DRS in action, is he going to lunge it up the inside? Dylan's gone defensive. Hiddy Powell sees the gap, but he's not going for it.
He's got to wait for a Dylan mistake. He's got to try and get past and then pull away as much as possible.
Yeah, that chicane cutting is not helping Hiddy Powell, unfortunately.
What I say for Hiddy Powell is just to try and do the same as Dylan. If you can. There goes Dylan. Look at that. Another corner cut there.
He's hit the grass on the exit though, so maybe...
Steward there, that'll be an easy 5-second penalty at least.
Well, yeah, that's the fifth lap in a row now that he's done that as well.
That just isn't on.
Hiddy Powell, he's derating.
He's gonna keep it though. Hiddy Powell catching up. Oh, Dylan getting a better run through there.
The Pelly's fallen off the back
What
of
I say for
Stinner as
Hedipal,
well.
I think Hedipal should just save his errors.
He needs to, yeah, he does.
Can.
100% because he's
The thing
constantly.
is, he wants to get try and get close to Bike Salmon. Bike Salmon's just still pulling away though.
Oh, Dylan's gone wide. He's made a mistake. Oh, I think he'd gone deep and he got away with it because of the nature of the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some tier 1 drivers in the chat that are not liking the showing here from Dylan, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Here comes City Power again.
Maybe around the outside again.
This is,
no, maybe the cutback now. He can't make the cutback.
Can't get the power down quick enough, can he? Yeah, it is a really difficult corner to do, especially with the turn 11 bump.
We're on lap 30 now. We've got 4 laps to go. Yorno's put in an exceptional performance after the safety car.
Again! Oh, Dylan, bud, you gotta stop it.
You shouldn't be.
Gotta stop.
That is way too much corner cut in there. I'm gonna have to say
Bunty close enough? No, he's not. Oh, Mads is pit, so.
So Mads going for
oh,
big
look up. He's going fast. That's interesting because I know it's points down to 15th, isn't
really
it?
Nice run. He's getting a run. He's got a 3-second penalty. He's gone too wide.
Well, fortunately for him, I think Dylan's going to be getting a lot more than 3 seconds. Oh, he's made a mistake. There it is. There it is. Good hitting power. Oh, they touch into the hairpin.
Wow. Did he just keep it?
He's still there.
Dylan's
my
just
goodness.
going as much as possible.
Oh, he's pushed him onto the gravel.
Should at least respect the
He's gone wide again, though, is Dylan. I mean, he's done that nearly every lap.
He's been pushed back into.
It's Barton. Barton's there as well now. So this is a 3-way battle for P8. Well,
it's going to be another. It's going to be 6 or 7 laps in a row now. Here we go. I can predict this. A corner cut from Dylan.
Oh my goodness.
That is massive.
I wonder if he's been doing that the whole race and we just haven't seen it. Because it's every lap, it is disgusting.
Losing about 6/10 in that one corner to him.
Yeah, it is a huge advantage because you can set the car up so nicely for the run out of the final corner as well. With cutting that because you're taking so much more speed as well. So it's a massive advantage and you can't do anything to counter it. Unfortunately, Hidipal's doing everything he can.
Hidipal has to beat him on track though. Hidipal has to beat Dylan on track to get 8th place.
Oh, Bunty's off! Bunty's off! What's happened there then? Because he was fighting for P6. Because he was behind Pelly. He was right at the back of Pelly.
His brakes on the braking zone. He might have locked. And
has he got damage?
But that's converted another place.
I think Bunty's got damage. Oh, I can't really see the left end plate. Yeah, he has. Oh no.
P6 is no chance for Hidipal now. There goes another.
Yorno again. Look at that.
Absolute consistency.
2 laps to go then. And it's all about this.
Tyres. 19-lap old hard tyres. Very good.
Oh, hello. And there's another corner cut from Dylan. You saw the car bob in and out of that little dip. And Bunty, it's an unfortunate thing.
He's gonna try and get close. He should really save.
He's derating. You can see he's derating. He's got nothing left. Oh, that's a shame. He's got one more chance next lap. But you never know. Barton might have a sniff as well. And
Here we go. It's where Dylan loses out most. That's where Hidipal has to try and capitalise on him.
Yes, he's long right-handers where Dylan really struggles.
Man goes for fastest lap.
There you go.
Go for it. Might as well go for the fastest lap, I guess. I don't think he'll get the point for it, as he's not in the top 10. But
Berry might get Rocco here yet. You know, he's just out of a second.
He'll get him off penalties.
Oh, Hidipal with a big moment out of turn 9. But Dylan.
Berry will be getting Rocco off penalties. Oh, that was very close.
I think did he touch him there?
It was a touch, but there was
Scar goes fast.
119.8 fastest lap.
Here is Berry. Here he is. He's within DRS range.
On the final lap.
Is he close enough?
And
No, he's not.
here we go.
Oh, did
there you
Dylan
go,
cut the
that's
chicane that lap?
not
I wasn't
very
looking.
slightly.
Possibly.
I
Hiddy
think
Powell
that
then.
is it. That is
Has he got enough in the
the
tank?
last big chance for people to get past.
Well, he's still got turn 3 and turn 4 where he's going to gain a lot of time.
Yeah, come on. Here we go. Swed. Oh.
Look at the speed difference. Oh, he's had to lift off though, the dirty air. So Barton could still be in with a chance here if he actually sticks his nose in that. He
We'll
might be able
see
to
what
get a chance.
The rest of the lap, Berry's right on the back of Rocco. He's got DRS, but I don't think
He's not going to make it, is he? No. Rocco's got that 5-second penalty anyway. Yorno's won it. We're trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Here comes Hiddy Powell. Here he comes then on Dylan it for the last lap.
This is brilliant. Come on.
Oh no, he's lost it. He's in the wall. Oh my goodness, Hiddy Powell. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh, he's just pushing too hard in the end. Yorno gets fastest up on the final lap. Yorno wins the race. My goodness, Rocco's gonna.
Berry's lost it.
Oh no! How's he managed that? It's still gonna get P3. I think he's done it. Yes, he has. Berry P4.
No,
still
P3 of penalties. Still comes P5. Oh, what?
Sam gets P6. Dylan. I mean, he's not gonna hold on to P7. There's no way. Barton
It might have
P8.
been with Rocco and Berry and Rocco.
But
might
Bunty
have
gets
came
P8.
together.
Bullboy P10. Zenon's gonna claim P11. I would assume.
Oh my God.
There you go.
What
And
an
Mans
end to
is
the
going to
race.
come home to get P12, and then Scar. Well, he's a lap
He's already
down,
finished.
so I don't know what the
He's already
classification
finished.
rules are.
It's
Oh yeah, he's already finished. So
90%.
P14.
Usually,
Yeah. So yeah, so
75% you get
Hiddy
full
Powell
points.
will still get point. Oh, it's really disappointing over Hiddy Powell. He did so much, so hard, so well.
If you complete 90% of the race, it classifies.
Yeah. No, I know that there's a couple of leagues that I used to race in where they abolished that rule, which was kind of ridiculous to be honest. But there you go. But yeah, so there we have it. It didn't have the best bits in the middle and the beginning, but it definitely heated up towards the end of the race. That's for sure.
Yeah. Baku pole sitter turning into race winner at Spain for Yorno. Takes his first win of the season with a commanding performance after the safety car coming in. Rocco still with the 5-second penalty. Managed to come in P2. Good result for him and Williams. Kelly comes in for P3 off penalties. Berry losing it at the final corner, and he will come home in P4. And Skinner in P5. Pike Salmon, Dylan. We looked at.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to start, saying stuff that may not happen. But I'd be amazed if he keeps that P7. Put it that way.
Bonty P8, Barton P9, Bullboy P10, Xenon, Mads, Hiddy Powell will be classified as he completed 90% of the race. He'll have P13 points, and Scar also, and the two retirements from earlier on in the race, Brookie and Toad next speed. So,
yes.
Normal points.
16 it. I'm pretty. So get some people in the party.
Yeah, you're gonna have to invite because I've got no one on my friends list.
Okay, the people I can invite.
I think
Dylan,
it's Jessica.
Berry,
Oh, it's
Pike
my
Salmon,
turn.
Little Brookie, but I think he's gone. So.
Oh, yeah, you think you're tired?
Scar,
Those last few
John.
laps had me. I tell you now.
Quite a crazy end to the race. A lot of investigations.
Yeah, F1 drivers were not happy with the display, that's for sure. So just reading back through some of the comments just now.
covered.
Yeah.
You can invite people. Like,
I think some people are not online, but I'll scroll.
oh, I've got my stuff back.
Are we able to get your no in, or is he gone?
Not sure. I can't find him. Where is he? I have invited him.
Oh, maybe he's just not able to jump on then. Hopefully he'll join, because it was quite interesting there towards the race. End of the race, rather.
Lost my S rank and all that.
Ah, that's good for you anyway. Yeah, honestly, there's so much happened in the last... Yeah, because Berry ended up crashing, didn't he, in the last corner, so... commiserations for that. Anyway, okay, so we'll start with Rocco then. You had that 5-second stop go at the beginning of that safety car period when you pitted on for the mediums. Were you worried about that? Do you think you could get that back at the end of the race? Obviously you didn't in the end, but did you think you could have possibly cut that gap down and maybe had a go for first place?
Probably not. Yorno was way too quick. It was a stupid penalty to get because it was on the safety car and I didn't need to. There wasn't any fine margins coming out of it, so... But, yeah, Yorno was hitting like that 119 on hards at the end of the race. It's just mental.
Yeah, the hards are a really nice race tyre, to be fair, and myself and Jensen were both saying that, you know, it kind of a sloppy penalty to pick up in that sense, you know, going into the pit lane under safety car conditions. You didn't really need to push, but at the end of the day it's just a lapse of concentration, and unfortunately you've thrown it away in the end there.
Yeah.
Do you think you could have maybe won the race if you hadn't had that penalty? Do you think you had the pace to, or do you just think Yorno was just too quick?
If I stayed out and managed to hold him up for ages, then potentially, but I don't know if I had the pace in a straight line to keep him behind.
Do you think pitting for the mediums was the wrong choice then on that side? Then you think the hards would have been a better option?
Yeah, in the end, I reckon.
Ah, well, that's a decent result anyway. Luckily for you, I think you kept P2 in the end because of the Berry spin. Yeah, so you got quite lucky there in the end. So you did keep P2 even though you had your unserved stop go. So yeah, so congratulations for that, P2. Hopefully you do better next week as well in Monaco. Are you looking forward to Monaco, or is it not really one of your favourite circuits? I know quite a lot of people have their hatred and love for Monaco. It's one of them, really, isn't it?
I enjoy it, but I reckon I'll probably make it like a 5-stop. Right around there. The amount of times I lose my front wings, ridiculous.
Yeah, get some practice in here.
It's 3-lap race with Ballboy. I'm without my front wing after the second lap. So.
Oh well, best of luck for next week, and congratulations on your P2.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on then. Believe. Go on then, Jensen. Go on then.
Yeah, quite a chilled out race for you actually. Quite a few moves here and there at the end of the race, but in the end you came out with P3. How do you feel about that?
It was not showed out. I was maybe the whole race under pressure by Grunty until he outbreak himself and so on. Yeah, it was a hard to race, difficult race because I don't like Spain so much, and because the whole race I was trying to save my car. I didn't first it every time, so sometimes I had to catch my car like in.
Right, okay. Papa, do we just want to go in order, yeah? Okay, so, Bere then, are you here? Just to check. Okay. Commiserations there at the end. It all sort of got a bit out of hand. We didn't actually see the spin, so do you just want to talk us through that quickly? That's one way to put it, yeah. What was it, just the spin out of the last corner? Lack of concentration? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a shame, because obviously now I guess you've learned the fact that he did have a unserved 5-second penalty. So, but yeah, he is a bit, you know, Jeff like that sometimes. He doesn't really actually tell you. I don't know if it's post-patch, because I know they used to do it, so I don't know if it's just a glitch or that. But yeah, so that's really unfortunate. We saw you closing in, so we presumed that, you know, you sort of not seen that he'd had a penalty. So yeah, that's really unfortunate there. But the rest of the race, you know, you started on pole. You sort of had a decent enough start. I can't actually remember if you kept the lead into turn 1 or not. But did you think you could have won the race? Well, congratulations for that then. Well done. It wasn't a big margin either. It was only, I think it was, what, 0.02 of a second in the end, so it was only just. Yeah, so your was a different level in terms of pace. He was putting fastest laps in right at the end there, but yeah, it's a shame because we, myself and Jensen, we were watching, the pit stops unfold, and sort of everyone sort of came in, and suddenly you were out behind 2 or 3 of the guys that you were in front of beforehand. So we were sort of, oh, what's happened here? And obviously you've just explained, the fact that the crew wasn't ready and stuff. So whether Scar had come in half a lap before or whatever, and they just hadn't prepared. It's it just didn't go well for you this race, did it? It's just things here and there that really didn't go your way, unfortunately. But it's Monaco next week. Are you looking maybe to get another, potentially a pole position or win there, or is it something you're going to be dreading and sort of hiding away from next week? High hopes then, yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can perform another decent display anyway next week. And yeah, well, congratulations for the P4 as it is. It could have been a bit better, but there you go. You're still getting points on the board at the end of the day. All right then. I think now. Have you spoken to Pelly yet, Jensen? You have, haven't you? Yeah. So it's just Zenon now, I think, isn't it? Oh no, Pike Salmon as well, actually. Okay, no problem. Okay, so Pike Salmon, you just there? Just give me a little heads up. Yep. Okay, brilliant. So slightly different strategy from everyone else, if I recall correctly. You were the only guy to start on the hard tyres. Is that correct? Just to start off with. Oh, you started on the. Okay, I can't remember who it was. Someone started on hard tyre. Anyway, so you started from fairly close to the back of the grid on the medium tyres. You had sort of that moment with Dylan. Obviously, he lost his front wing, and then you just started, pulling away towards the end of the race. And you were sort of in no man's land for a while there. Was that, the case for you, or did you have completely different eyes on that situation? Do you think you could have had a better result? I mean, you did come from P13 on the grid to finish P6, but do you think you could have done a little bit better, maybe? Yeah, it didn't help you with that wing damage. We saw you fighting for a few laps, and obviously that brought Hiddy Power into it, and obviously they had their incident later on in the race. Do you felt like Dylan could have let you go maybe and helped you out? I mean, did you know he had wing damage? Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, there's not, you can't really say much else. You felt like you weren't that quick yourself. You said that, and yeah, at the end of the day, P6 is not the worst result in the world, is it? And obviously you got Monaco next week. So do you think you can improve on that, or do you think it's going to be a bit of an endurance for you? Yeah, do you enjoy driving Monaco, or is it not one of your favourites? Okay, well, thank you very much. Congratulations on your P6, and all the best for next week as well. Okay, moving on to our last interviewee now. Zenon, if you're here, just give me a little heads up. Yep. Right, okay, so not too... Well, you managed to get up, I think it was up to P7 at one point. You had a big sort of train that you were fighting with. Just go through us with that a little bit, because at the end there, I'm not quite sure what happened to it. You just dropped off the pace. Was that after the safety car, or was it just damage or something in the end? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Do you think you'd be sending that into the stewards for review later? Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you think you could have done better than you ended up finishing? I mean, you weren't far off it in the end. You were only well, just over 6 seconds behind Ball Boy, who did finish P10 in the end. So yeah, so not too far away. And considering, like you said, you came up from F3 and as a reserve, I didn't actually realise that, so I do apologise. But a decent display nonetheless. You know, you've beaten some of the F2 guys, so that must be a bit of a confidence booster for you. Well, we saw you fighting. You know, I'm pretty sure it was the P7 train. There was about 4 or 5 of you fighting for a few laps. You know, you looked on the pace. You didn't look out of place, that's for sure. So you definitely held your own. And as an F3 driver coming up, you can only be proud of that. All right, and Monaco next week. What's your thoughts on that one? How are you going to attack that one? Obviously, you may not be in F2. Obviously, next week you might be in, you know, in F3. But in terms of your race next week in F3, if you don't race in F2, what are you hoping for there? So no skill whatsoever from your side. It's all going to be riding the luck wave, is it? All right. Well, I'm not quite sure if you're going to be putting practice in for next week or not. But I wish you all the best and congratulations on your P11 tonight as well. Well, that is it for round 2. I've just realised everyone's been watching a blue screen for the last 20 minutes or so, so apologies for that. But that is it now for FRL. I believe I'll be back next week, depending on what Mads wants to do with me, but that's down to Mads. So I'm sure I'll be back next week, unless something changes. It's been a pleasure. Jensen, I don't know if you're still here.
Hello.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if you got or not. I know you've done to do settings, etc. So yeah.
Ask me if I have any last words.
Go for it.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Don't worry.
Oh, I've done so much talking. You've just completely lost it. Sorry. Yeah, apologies, that's just the way I am. But yeah, that is it for now. We'll be back next week in Monaco, where there's probably going to be a lot of crashes and a lot of safety cars. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we'll have more than 6 finishes, shall we say? Should we put it out there now? If we could have more than 6 finishes, guys, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm Lego Minecraft, and this has been FRL. Thank you for watching. Good night.